very early. Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits review. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, drinking beer. It's a good thing it's a Saturday. Today it's day 11 of the Adventure Beer Advent Calendar. Notice I'm in full gardening gear and I ain't got the fire on either, so working outside. So let's crack over. Open number 11. And I can't remember if I put it as public or unlisted, but I suppose you'll see it at some stage. It's a bottle. So it's Blue Monkey. And to be fair, got a ridge on that bottle there. There's a ridge. A ridge on the bottle. Anyway, so good evening, or morning, or afternoon rather. Hey, I'm doing well actually. Didn't really have a lot to drink last night, so I'm all good today. Good evening, good afternoon, everyone. And this bottle's got a right ridge on it on the back. It's like not proper round, weird. So yeah, from Blue Monkey, it's chocolate amaretto, an award-winning beer, day 11. On the back it says black stout, a hearty 4.9%, pitch black beer full of malty complexity, very smooth, with a hint of chocolate and amaretto. I have drank this many times, and I've had it on draft as well, on cask in the pub, and it's absolutely exceptional on cask. No, you used to seeing getting bloody. You used to talking good evening. It gets. Trying to remember what time of the day it is. Oh dear, it's chilly though. That I do know. Right, let's find a tin opener. Yeah, so I'm out later. I'm a karate do. Oh, I can't find a tin opener. That's a downer. What's that on it? St. Peter's Christmas Ale. Oh, and the cream stout. All on that day when St. Peter's do a build your own box, because they have got such a range of amazing beers. You know, really have. So here we go. Pour the water away. Just wash these. I've been out doing painting this morning, hence the dirty hands. If anybody thinks I've got anything other than paint on my hands, you are mistaken. It looks brown though, so it don't look right. Yeah, it's not toilet stuff. Yeah, karate party later. Yeah, 7 o'clock till, I don't know, hopefully I can get away for 9. And then get back here, get rid of my little one, shoot off into Sherwood and go into, is it pissing down? I don't want no rain here. No, we don't want no rain here. I've got gardening to do. I've got to get the front garden wiped out. It needs pruning, and I've got to sort the Christmas lights out as well. So it's all good fun. That's the thing about Christmas lights. You put them up too early, and you haven't done all your pruning and whatnot, and it's a hassle. But hey ho, can't win them all. So there we go, lovely black pour, and like I say, that unmistakable aroma of amaretto. It is amazing how they get, whether they actually use amaretto flavouring, some sort of hot, I presume it's either an essence or they dob a bit of amaretto in. But then obviously you've got to be careful with your percentages on the ABV. I spoke to the good people at Blue Monkey as well, and they are about doing having a brewery tour and inviting us over, and I thought that'd be good. I'm always up for a brewery tour just to see how different breweries do things. You know, they're all very different, use different kits. Basically, the same thing happens with all of them, but different kits. Some are brewed on really old tech. Some are on some amazing new tech that just stunning. Firework last week, their brew kit, small, but wow, the tech was unbelievable. And then you get some of these mega breweries with these mega tanks, and it's it's all different. So, bit early in the day, jobs really, but I'm driving later. So, to avoid, if there was a big beer in either of these, to get the big beers out of the way, so I've got hours to go out of my system, which it does in a few hours. It goes out of your system, and then also have something to eat as well, so it's totally gone. And then I'll be on cola tonight. Yeah, cola. What's that about? Hey, drinking bloody cola. Be as expensive as a beer. I'll probably end up having a lager shandy or something. I've been out gardening this morning, like I say, and painting, and then it rained. I thought, yeah, it's swine. Luckily, fence paint don't take a few minutes to go in. Now, this is a funny one with this. Stouts, as we know, most of us like stouts warm, room temperature. This is one of them stouts that can be drank at both ends. It's both great room at room temperature, but even at chilled, that flavour of the amaretto really bursts forward. It's one of them unusual beers that is good at both sides, which is a good thing as well because it's freezing down the spare room. Absolutely freezing. I've not put the fire on because I don't intend to be too long sat down. Hopefully. Well, not too long, hopefully. Yeah, I've had to make a shelf in the kitchen again and start putting beers back up the kitchen. Good afternoon. Golden Wave West Coast IPA. Stuff. I'm having a beer. I know it kills you, doesn't it? You know when you're at work and someone's doing a beer review in the middle of the day and you're thinking, I'm working. Yes, I think this year I'm going to put my pennies together, calm down a bit on the buying. He says, calm down on the buying a bit, and buy the basically the bog standard as low price as I can get it, but still not do it yourself, grain kit, and start doing some grain brewing. I've always fancied doing it. I want to make a big amaretto, big imperial stouts, and if it's cheaper than buying the kits from Love Brewing, because their kits are stunning, and do my own a couple of imperial stouts at least, and go from there. And maybe enter some homebrew competitions because you know it's something I've got to do. Big ginger imperial stout. Whoa, that'd hit the spot. You won't need bags of flavour because the ginger root puts the ginger in something brilliant. Or even a chili and ginger imperial. Wow. As long as the chili's not too much in your face, because you know what it's like with chili. The last thing you want is to burn your bloody mouth out. Yeah. Always remember them days on the arboretum feeding the birds, and that day I picked open a chili. The amount of times I've fed the parrots and not done this. One day, picked open this chili, scratched my head, went to the toilet. Oh my god, on fire, absolutely on fire. Yeah, I need to look at what Love Brewing off what because they're probably one of the cheapest to go for, and just get the setup. Boil in the back brewing. Mm. What, where the ingredients are already there and you just boil it away? That's an interesting concept. I suppose you've got to get a big in the kitchen. Get a big saucepan or something. A big saucepan to boil it. But yeah, interesting. Mm. It's something that I will. I'm definitely going to do it. It's that journey, isn't it, from being a home brewer to you always want to push yourself, don't you? When you see other people doing it and making some nice beers, and then you see the journey that they've gone from. They've gone from being a home brewer going into commercial. Whether or not I'd want to go commercial, probably not. I've got enough work to do as it is. I struggle to get everything I need to get done now. So unless obviously you win something like win the lottery and you've got time on your hands to do whatever you like, then and, a Wraggys Brewery, yeah. Yeah, that's where I want to go. There's kits out there there's beers I want to do, but you can't do them. Yeah, The Grainfather was probably the one I was looking at, but I think Love Brewing do their own Spirit Works range, not Spirit Works, some sort of their version of Grainfather, and they're pretty good as well. Love Brewing are pretty decent with their stuff. It's like their beer kits. They're cheaper than some of the kits, but they're still, the quality is just bang on. Quality counts at times. Clarston GF. Oh, look at Clarston. So, is that cheaper than Grainfarm? Then I take it. Oh my gosh, it's nippy in here. So, back to the beer. This is tasting divine. I know that Mersey Beers and Clueless Drinker are doing a collaboration beer review on this soon. So I'll be interested to see what they both think about it. It's always this thing with beers. Do you like beers with spirit flavours in? And some people do, some people don't. I like Amaretto, but that doesn't mean I'm automatically going to like a beer with Amaretto in. I mean, this I do actually like. An Imperial IPA 8.5, is there? Evil Dog's probably the best. I mean, I know it's only a double IPA, but the strength they get from that, even without adding anything, people have had 8.5, 9%, and it's absolutely packs a punch. 5 litres per brew. Ooh, fair play. Yeah, so I might have to either do it the stove way, like you say, or and good morning or afternoon rather, or go down the route of doing it in kits. I suppose it's all down to finances in the end, isn't it? You'll do what you do. Hence why I don't go out buying many £10 beers because I can't bloody afford it. Yeah, Evil Dog is. I mean, let's be fair. Love Brewing's Imperial Russian Stout kit is possibly one of the best stout kits out there. If not the, I think it's probably the best kit on the market. Last year, oh, it was immense. It was pure quality. I've tasted it's better than some of the Imperials that I've brought from commercial breweries. And to say that that says something. Might treat myself at Christmas. After Christmas, when I got some pennies, treat myself and do get the kit again. But maybe this time do either a butterscotch or a plum essence. Add that to it to make a plum imperial, or even a butterscotch imperial. We'll see. At some stage, it's going to happen. Oh. So that's my last Saturday gardening there till, well, God knows when. Unless the people at one of my workplaces get me to go around and do their garden on a Saturday. They've got a load of tree work. So luckily it's not too high because I was afraid of heights. I don't mind going on roller coasters because you're bloody strapped in. Yeah, hobbies are hobbies, aren't they? It's what you get out your hobby. I am somebody over the years who, I don't do it so much now to be fair, but I've got a lot of games consoles. I'm out tonight. I'm at a karate party at that same time, 8 p.m. I'll have to try and catch up with it. Yeah, I will try and. I need to catch up more. Hopefully, the next few weeks when I'm not at work, I can catch up on a lot of stuff because I'll be dossing. I won't be working. I'm going to take 2 weeks off and I'm going to do. Apart from, I've got to sort my little shed out. We've got mice or something going in there. It's not sealed, so I've got to take it down. I've got to take everything out, realign the bloody shed, sort it out so nothing. So it's impenetrable. Impenetrable. That's the word. And not even a mouse can get in. Something's got in and took the rat poison I put down, and wow. So it's going to wipe some of them out with any luck. But it's worrying that these bloody things are about. I've got a neighbour who feeds squirrels. I've got a neighbour across the road who's got birds in the garden. So it's like a little rat fest round here. And we've got cats galore. Bugs the life out of me. Obviously, it's not really an issue, but yeah, pisses me off nonetheless. Yeah, next Friday, 3 p.m. Oof, there's going to be more than 3 beer reviews a day. Let me tell you. Yep, sneaky beer reviews down the shed. Job's a good one. It has to be done, doesn't it? It's Christmas. Gee, just need to warm the beer room up a little bit. Might have to put the heater on for an hour before I come in, just so it's nice and toasty. I'm really enjoying that. It's nice to get back on the Blue Monkey. I find it a thing, when you review beers, you don't like to keep going back because, but I suppose over the years beers change. They tweak. I know breweries that tweak their beers because they're never happy. Sometimes they win, and sometimes they obviously don't win. And this, absolute perler. In a week's time, Jungle Falls comes out. Oh no, Jungle Bells rather. Oatmeal stout, bottle conditioned. I've got it sat on the shelf behind me. They actually gave me a bottle of it to review, and but I can't open it till the 15th, which is nice of them to actually give me the bottle. Very generous, and I don't scrounge beer off people. Never have. I'd rather go and buy my own than feel that I have to oblige companies or whatever. But obviously, free. It's nice to get the odd beer for free now and again. Adventure beers, wow! And I was going to go round today, but it's just been a crazy busy day. He's now got a lockup in the Top Valley area of Nottingham, so he's gone from doing it out of his garden and his shed to having a bit of a lockup. So he's expanding nicely out. Fair play to him. He's a great bloke, and the amount of beers in his lockup is staggering. So next time I get a nice bit of cash, I'm going to go down and go through all the beers that I've not already had, and then do a video while I'm there. Because he's bringing in more breweries all the time. More breweries are bottling, which is great for local breweries. And obviously, people like me and Crummy and Red Dog Brewer, and also Mr. Craft Beer Basic. Although he doesn't really review anything bar Neon Raptor, to be fair, and the stuff that he gets at work, which is generally American and some big names. So he's a good lad, but he's not reviewing like local beers. So, but me and Crummy and Red Dog certainly do. Obviously, Red Dog these days is a commercial brewer from Magpie as well. So, yeah. But yeah, stunning amount. It just goes to show you what's on your doorstep. Oh God! I tell you what, you could go in there in that garage of it, in that new plot of his, with a good 300 quid and come out empty with no money and a big bootload. So many beers I've not reviewed. I need to come up with a way to check all my beer reviews. I'm not using Untapped because it's just a spam fest. I'm talking about spam. I keep getting notifications from Facebook that I'm spamming, and you get competitions on Facebook all the time. And they say, "What are you doing this weekend?" Or what are you doing for Christmas? And I put down, "Oh, spending time with family." I've got a notification on Facebook that I'm spamming, and it's like, and I'm not going to swear, but it's like, do one. And I keep complaining back to them and saying, "It's not spam. If you want spam, go and sort Instagram out what you own. What is the spam on there is ridiculous." It absolutely winds me up, this social media at times. Some of the spam you get. I get it on YouTube as well with comments. You get some comments with these girls promoting like dirty sites, and it's like, it's a beer review channel. Go away. Yeah, go and do it on some bigger site. Unless they don't know how to name rag all of a sudden, but these things happen, I suppose. So 4.9%. Yep. Just double checking. None left in the bottle. Hate leaving beer in the bottle. Sacrilege. And yeah, stouty chocolate. Nice little roasty toastiness to this. very easy drinking, both at room temperature and it chilled. And I've got to say, I'm sitting on the fence. I don't know which is better with this particular beer. Most stouts, room temperature, king all day long. This particular beer, because of that amaretto, even at chilled, it's tasting damn nice. So yeah, it's a strange one. I mean, it looks a great pour, lovely black colour, off-white head. A lovely amaretto aroma, same on the taste. Yeah, it's very decent. Out of 5 for me, a good 4.4. Yeah, decent. And that's today's adventure beer advent calendar out the way. Right, need to go and get some gardening done. Thank you all for watching at this ungodly hour. And I hope I haven't got you on the beer already. Yeah, terrible, isn't it? I know, I need to get some work done now. Sit down here yakking. And I'm freezing as well, which is not good. Cheers, everyone. See you later.